Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 20th anniversary. For 20 years, we've been able to bring you live direct soccer from the 956 to wherever your location is around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 20th anniversary of the greatest club in the history of the 956. It's the greatest anniversary, the 20th anniversary of the greatest club that Laredo has ever had in its realm. Folks, 20 years of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club and Academy, bringing to you live this game from Katy, Texas, as we kick off the 20th anniversary of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Four-time national championships, finalists, one national championship, that one in 2007, I believe. But a lot, folks, a lot of history, a lot of glory within everything that goes on at this club, folks. It's very, very rewarding, and it's very motivating to see what the Laredo Heat has done throughout its 20-year history. We're bringing you another game live as we kick off the 20th anniversary. This time we're live at the Village School in Katy, Texas. Both teams are very familiar with one another. A lot to play for and go down in the 956, obviously today in Katy, Texas. Folks, kickoff is underway. The Laredo Heat 20th anniversary, all in white. Lewis Wilson, returning player, third year here, will send the ball forward, looking for the Sugar Bandit Gabriel Claudio. Ball kicked up by Katy. Manuel Ponce Casas with possession inside the box. Back to Jonathan Cardona, joining the Heat for the first season. The cross ball inside. And this one, wide corner kick from the Laredo Heat. Early on action play. That's the first ball out. A lot of stories to be told here in Katy regarding this Laredo Heat Soccer Club, folks. Damas y caballeros, un placer darles la bienvenida por 20 temporadas aquí en Katy, Texas. Balón otra vez jugado hacia adentro y mandado fuera de la portería. Katy will send a long ball. Lewis Wilson will reject. This ball played again. Katy now looking to find possession. Ball played back by CF10 Houston FC. Lex ball inside. They're looking for the edge of the 18. Turnover by the Heat. Lex looking for the flick inside. Lone play, won't regather. And the ref will regather possession back on the other side. CF10 will look to penetrate. Gabriel Claudio, the Sugar Bandit, also returning player for the Heat. USL professional. Big ball here by the Heat, looking to break and find the space in behind. CF10 will reject. The Jordan Mace, another returning player. A lot of familiar faces for the Laredo Heat this season, folks. Ball sent inside. The Heat looking to go far post, looking for Lex. On the near hand side, Lex step over, cuts back to the inside. Beautiful play here by the Haiti native. Crossed inside. Manuel unable to gather this one fully. This one deflected by Houston. Those sent it out. And it's Raul Barragon, the pride of NAMTA. Jordan Mace with the cut back to the inside on the dribble here. Excellent play here by the kid from Crawley. Service ball far post. This one over the bar, but the Heat looking a little bit dynamic, trying to break lines, get inside, look to play with fluidity, look to play. Houston on the inside, half space play now. Into the middle channel, rotation of play. Good fundamental here by the relatively young Houston side. Played with a lot of youth. Spoke to their president, owner, former manager, former coach, Carlos Flores, who the club is named after. Folks said that they're looking to promote a lot of their youth academy team into the first team, giving them a chance to be showcased and a platform for exposure, very similar to what the Heat does with its youth ranks in Laredo, Texas. A lot of Laredo players on this roster today as well, as Houston now will look to break lines in between the middle, now deflected by Danny Govea. The last name sounds familiar. This will be one of a handful of times you will hear that Danny Govea is the younger brother of OG Oscar Govea, who will join the Laredo Heat ranks, hopefully, in about 24 hours. Lex with the interception, unlucky not to get the flick to go his way now. And now on the flank is Houston looking to find a big ball. And El Idolo! Diego Rocha will reject possession now with a header. The Heat unable to gather possession now on the feet of Jordan Mace, looking to break lane on the dribble. Now penetrating play now. Played back to Lex on the flank. One-time pass. Beautiful play now. The pride of NAMTA. Nampa! Now back to El Idolo. Rotation of play now. Captain Lou Wilson, returning player, third season here for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Over to Gabriel Claudio, the Sugar Bandit, looking to play one time with DG. El Gallo. Again we go. Gabriel Claudio now finding himself in the middle channel, penetrating play. And the Heat unable to keep possession now. Chance for Houston to play. Good tackle here now by the Heat. And it's a Sugar Bandit again on the drive into the half space. Down the middle. Now we go to Jordan Mace looking to penetrate. The kid from Crawley will go back out wide into the opposite flank. This is Jonathan Cardona. Cardona will look to stay at a servicing ball inside. Ponce Casas! Laredo. Manu Ponce Casas abre la campaña histórica, el 20 aniversario de Laredo Heat. Abre con golecito dedicado a la familia española, argentina, mexicana de Manu Ponce Casas, quien abre su cuenteo en el primer partido de Laredo Heat esta temporada. Abre su cuenta con gol en menos de 10 minutos. Tiene acción, el Laredo Heat va ganando por 1. Y la asistencia de Cardona, Jonathan Cardona, what a play, excellent place, ball down the flank, great play by Jordan Mace with the hockey assist to get the ball out wide into the flank. As the mayor of Electric City, John Powell, returning again, this time for his 3rd season. And the mayor able to gather the team here. Great job on the recruit. Willis Wilson will go big ball again, looking for goal scorer. Manu Ponce Casas. Katie not wanting to play with this one. They'll flick it back out, and it's tough. It's tough for the Katie now down a goal at home against pressure. The Heat looking to continue momentum play, looking to continue to go big. And the ball is played back to the inside. Jordan Mace now back to the pride of Nampa. Raul Barragon serviced ball far post, rejected again by Katie. And this CF10 Houston FC squad will see the Heat gather possession once more on the underlap, looking to find DG Danny Gauvin, El Gallo. We're past everybody's favorite minute here, el minuto 10. Saludos a José Luis González, que nos está viendo en directo a todo color y con mucha pasión desde Zapata, Texas. El minuto 10 dedicado no a Messi, sino a José Luis González. Comfortable position here for the Heat. Not complacent, but it's good to get the ranks off going. The Heat are coming off a very struggling 2023 campaign. The mayor gave up ranks. The mayor gave up the hierarchy for the last season as he was transitioning from school to school, able to come back this summer. But 2023 was a tough year for the Heat in its 19th season of play. It's very rare that the Heat doesn't enter the postseason party, and last year is hopefully the last time ever the Heat don't do that. But under returning leadership this year, the mayor of Electric City, John Powell, assisted, of course, this year by the constable, Braden Anderson, who is a young coach in the game, but a very bright mind, very bright football mind. Played for the mayor and Northwest Nazarene University a few years back. So a lot of stories, a lot of romance this year for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club as they celebrate their 20th anniversary of existence. Obviously, one of the greatest projects to ever be in Laredo. Not just what they do over the summer, bringing in so much talent to showcase in Laredo, but what they do year-round for the youth ranks in the community. Unbelievable work by the Heat. A lot of stories, though, folks. Returning players, new faces. Can't wait to talk all about that on our post-game press show, I guess, at home. More information on that soon. Katie now ball through the middle and up back through play. Flick deflected. Flag goes up. Offside is the ruling. And the Heat not have to worry about that situation there. This is the first time the Laredo Heat is led by the mayor of Electric City, John Powell, without Bonilla, man! Roger Bonilla. Not here today, not here this season, but having to adjust is the mayor. Lex will be able to get the flick that one out of play. So bringing in a couple of familiar faces as well. Juan de Dios Ibarra, part of the championship-winning side for the Laredo Heat, back in the ranks this year in terms now of coaches. Played for a lot of years with the Laredo Heat, spent a lot of his summers in the 956 representing the Heat. Today he joins the coaching ranks. So a little bit of adjustment needing to be made in terms of the coaching staff. Also, strength and conditioning coach Efren Ugarte returning for staff here with the Laredo Heat. Fantastic, brilliant mind, young player, young coach, very hungry in the world of sports science, nutrition, and weightlifting. So the pride of Nampa will let this one out of play. Raul Bargan will have the throw in here for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Houston looking to penetrate now. Out wide they go. No 2v1 proper. Hard to break the first line of pressure when players are not formed at the right height. However, they might just want to hold on to possession here. Teams can't score if they don't have the ball, folks. Complicated to put the ball in the back of the net when you can't get a whiff of it. Katie looking to hold possession, but they're in a tight spot. As they are currently down by a goal, they'll swing possession back again, opposite side. And another big ball coming in. Flag will stay down on this one. Gallardo will see it. And defended now by Captain Lewis Wilson. Unable to keep possession of it. Houston with an opportunity. Service ball to the inside. And El Ídolo Diego Rocha able to kick this one outside of the 18-yard box. That's another brilliant story this summer for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Diego Rocha, born and raised in the 956, folks, spent a lot of time in Monterrey. Professional seasons in RGV and Charlotte. So joining the ranks for the first time for the Heat. Was a fan of the Heat since he was a child. His older brother, Jorge Rocha, Jorgeis, also a member of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club through his youth ranks, and then obviously made his debut back when the Heat were in the PDL. Crossing ball, this one from the corner. Houston will see it sail. El ídolo con posesión del esférico. Y un saludo a toda la familia Rocha que se le aprecia, a las cuales le tiene mucho cariño. Beautiful left foot here now. Lex will try to get two at the deflected play, but the good pass by El Ídolo. Young player again, Laredo, Texas, raised in the 956. Antonio Lagamba will look to get a step on this one. Lagamba unable to keep possession of it. Houston now with a chance to break, looking to switch sides. As Jonathan Cardona will swing it back to the Sugar Bandit. This is Gabriel Claudio, as a Yuma, Arizona native, will play now back to the keeper, who's new this season for the Laredo Heat, in Gallardo. And over to El Gallo. La tiene Dani Correa. Back to Antonio Lagamba. Lagamba will switch sides. This now onto the flank. And this one just a tad bit too far off the left foot of the pride of Nampa, Raul Barron. Ball played. Houston will look to swing it. Houston now into the middle. Half space play. Looking to penetrate this one over to Gallardo, and good coverage there by El Ídolo. As Diego Rocha will see this one just sail by. And now the Heat will play in the back line. Diego Rocha will swing it back to the Aberdeen native, captain of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club, third year, returning player, Lewis Wilson, Captain Lou. High ball. Up to the top side. Lagamba gets taken down, unable to keep possession, and now Houston will look to play again. Switch of field play. This one will be read by Lex Bernier, and able to keep possession of it into the middle again. Houston goes. And this Katy team, folks, again, a lot of youth from their youth ranks on this team. Spoke to Carlos Flores, said that's what this project is all about. She's giving a platform to the Katy youth and to the players who call CF10 Houston FC home. Cuts back to the outside. Now a chance for Katy. They'll look to swing it and deflect it and put into the air this time by Lagamba, caught by Gallardo. That's, off of Jordan Mace, the kid from Crawley. Currently finished his last collegiate eligible season at Texas A&M International University. Captain for the Dust Devils, led by head coach Claudio Arias and assistant coach Victor Olivares. Brilliant minds in the world of football there in Laredo all around. As Gallardo will look to play once more, swinging over to Captain Lou. This is Lewis Wilson, as the Aberdeen native now. We'll look to penetrate on the dribble. Good fundamental play here by the Laredo Heat. When your center back has a lot of time, you want him to be able to drive, try to break a line, try to commit players, try to integrate the opposition into the space. It's quite mesmerizing to see. Find a space, leave a space, take a space. The Heat or the chance. Your flag will stay down. Lex Bernier and able to get to it here. Good job regardless there by Aviles Vera for CF10 Houston FC. Diego Rocha, penetrating play. Great die here by the Laredo, Texas native again. Back to Lex Bernier, swinging it back out wide to El Gallo. This is Danny Gauvin. Will swing it back once more. Opposite flank play by over to Jonathan Cardona. Cardona on the turnaround back to the inside. A chance now for Antonio Lagamba, who has it. Will swing it back. The Sugar Bandit will have it. Half space play. A servicing ball to the inside. Looking for Jordan Mays. Ball again to Manuel Ponce Casas, and the flag will go up offside, is the ruling of play. So just approaching the 20th minute in. A couple chances for the Heat. They've been dangerous in possession. CF10 Houston FC looking to break a line through a big ball, looking to find the space on the back side. Play here now by the Houston side. This one off the foot of Ejan Redwa. Bernier says it's off of Houston. Ref says CF10 Houston ball on the throw. General taking a lot of real estate there. And Lewis Wilson will get a ball back into the air. Manuel Ponce Casas unable to fight for it as this one is out of play. He'd have to put the ball back on the ground, folks, and look to swing it. They've been very dangerous in possession when they move the ball and find open spaces, looking to break lines and looking for find players in between the spaces. And Houston once again, Lasso. And swinging in possession is Elkstruth. Good play here by Elkstruth, able to drive again. Another big ball incoming. Gabriel Claudio will read this one like a Dr. Seuss book. Antonio Lagamba. Back to Gabriel Claudio. The Sugar Bandit will have it. The human native will look to break a line into the dropping Danny Gauvin. El Gallo will swing it. This is the kid from Crawley. Jordan Mace. Beautiful ball out wide. Now we go to Lex Bernier. And a chance for the Haiti native now to find something on the dribble. One of the most versatile 1v1 players in the country. Lex inside of the 18 now will get a shot off our post and deflected. And more than deflected, blocked, folks. That's by Aviles Vera. And the Heat dangerous again. Good save here by Houston, preventing the Heat's second. The header by Pride of Nampa will have it. Back to Antonio Lagamba. He'll settle the ball onto the inside. Good pressure here by the Heat. Saludos, Jorge Amaya. Se te extraña, hermano. Can't wait for you to get back on the field. Can't wait to see you play for the Laredo Heat. Corner kick ball. This one, a lofter looking for the Sugar Bandit. A chance now by the Heat trying to get the second ball inside. Katie will punt it back into the air. Numerical superiority here for the Heat. Danny Gauvin, El Gallo will look to press. Flag goes up. I'm not sure what the referee will decide here. Possession goes to Katie. And the Houston side, well, there's an injury on the field. That's going to be Elkstruth on the ground. He'd have done a good job of pressing into good situations, putting this Houston side in uncomfortable situations from time to time, able to get some good stuff out of those pressing moments, a couple of corner kicks, and putting Katie's back, well, Houston FC, excuse me, he's back against the wall here. Take this moment for a water break. Folks, don't forget you can keep up with all of the Laredo Heat on social media. You can keep up with us on every platform that you call the media of the social. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on TikTok, and obviously watch our YouTube content at Laredo Heat SC on every platform. Wonderful daily stuff posted, not just about the MPSL side of the club, but also about its youth ranks. And what the Laredo Heat is about. Also, for the Laredo Heat youth side, competitive tryouts coming up later this week, folks. So if you have a child, a loved one, a sibling, a grandson, a niece, a nephew that is interested in playing competitive soccer out of Laredo, Texas, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms for all of the information required to attend trainings and required to attend the tryouts. As we get back into this game, Bernier will have it all. Beautiful step over now as he looks to break the first line of pressure. Bernier, so on the dribble, is able to get his foot back out over to Jordan Mace. Raul Barragan will have it. Diego Rocha, El Idolo, big ball, looking to switch the field of play, and this one back to the Sugar Bandits. Gabriel Claudio. Good control here by the Yuma native. Again to the Aberdeen native, the captain, Lewis Wilson. Back to Gallardo. Gallardo will settle it back out wide. Ball's going to where it come from. Heat looking to create a stronger weak side now, and the big ball now coming for the Heat. Rare to see that as the Heat looks to exploit the space in behind. And now the young Houston side will play. Nice combination of play there on the opposite side flank. The Heat unable to steal ball and regather possession, but a big ball, big punt here now by the Sugar Bandits. Possession of the ball still in play. And action resumes here. A lot of Heat fans in the area throwing fireworks to celebrate the Heat's 20th anniversary. Jordan Mason able to gather possession. Houston once again. This time it's off Morrison, and now they'll look to break out the line onto this near side with Vargas. Cut to the inside, laying the layoff now. Good play here by Rodriguez. Going to be collected by the Piston. This is Jordan Mace. And Bernier unable to capitalize on the switch now. Good play here, probing by Jordan Mace over to Bernier, who can't get it off his right foot. Houston FC will capitalize here. Good play by Lasso once again. This Houston side looking very dynamic. This might be one of the best sides we've seen in their history in the MPSL, as Raul Barragan will have it. He'll play back over to El Gallo. Controla Daniel Govea. Over back to Lewis Wilson, and over to Govea once again. Captain Lou. Line-breaking ball over to Barragan, who finds himself on the opposite side half space. And Gabriel Claudio will look to play out wide. Jonathan Cardona, Northwest Nazarene. Over to El Sugar Bandit. This is the Yuma native, again to Captain Lou. Turning for the third season here as Gallardo will play. El Idolo, Diego Rocha. Wonderful left foot. Some might call him a wizard. And again, over we go. This is Lewis Wilson. Line-breaking ball. Great job to find Jordan Mason. Again, we go. Near hand flank over to Lex Bernier. Again, very versatile 1v1 attacker. And Bernier will look to play again. Back to Jordan. Jordan over to layoff, looking for Bernier, looking to find the flick. Looking to find the touch, and Houston will play it back over. This is Morrison once again with the flick. Antonio Lagamba will get called for the foul. And a lot of leadership on this team. Antonio Lagamba is a player who's been captain at his previous 4 clubs, looking to bring a lot of experience and leadership to a hopeful championship-winning Laredo Heat side. A lot of personalities. They have the mayor in town, folks. The jurisdiction says all is good. Elkstroth. Big ball again on the switch, trying to find near side. This is Vargas. Servicing ball deflected by the pride of Nampa and Gallardo. We'll regather here for your favorite team from the 956. Another big absence here for the Laredo Heat, and John Powell is the presence of the general. Adam Miller. What a guy. Gallardo will look to play back to El Idolo, Diego Rocha. On the drive. Rocha asking for options and versatility. Will swing it back over to Lewis Wilson. Good option of depth here by the Heat. Lagamba will show. Diego still driving. Beautiful left-footed ball. Looking to find a switch of play with Gabriel Claudio. Good header here. Flag stays down. Manuel Ponce Casas unable to gather possession here. El Gallo la tiene. El Gallo lo tumba. El Gallo pide la falta. Vean la oportunidad para el Heat para tratar de capitalizar. Buscando un poco de ventaja sobre el tiro libre. Y el Heat dice que va a jugar tranquilo. Va a jugar con calma. La va a poner en el suelo y nos vamos a esperar. So a free kick here for Jordan Mace. He'll take a crack at this one. Mace will look to drive, and this one going by, going close. And the deflection forced out of Aviles Vera. The Heat with a corner kick opportunity, and that's what you want out of an experienced player. That's what you're looking for out of your leadership. The Piston Jordan Mace, the engine of that midfield, looking to come on and looking to capitalize on a good scoring opportunity. That's a lot. Might be able to score it. Cardona now will have it off the corner kick. This one, ball settled inside, off the curl, a chance for the Heat. The Sugar Bandit will lay it off. Bernier able to get a flick. Bernier still inside the box. This one into the air. And Wilson able to get it. Manuel Ponce Casas looking to keep the ball down on the ground. And somehow, with a lot of fortune, a lot of luck, and a little bit of opportunity now, this Houston side is looking to break. A good ball now onto the inside. Flag stays down. A chance for this Houston side. And Gallardo able to make the sliding challenge. Katie's best opportunity. This CF10 side with a clear chance, folks, and a big-time save by Gallardo as the Heat looking to swing it once again into this near-hand flank. Lex Bernier able to keep possession now into play as he looking to drop into the half-space play, line-breaking ball back to the play. As he looking to drop into the half-space play, line-breaking ball back to the middle, looking to play the horizontal channels. As Daniel Govea will swing it back out wide of the flank. This is the Sugar Bandit. Gabriel Claudio on the drive now. Flank play, looking to find the servicing ball onto the dribble. As this ball is out of play, it's going to be a goal kick, says the official. Gabriel Claudio not agreeing with the call, but the professionalism of G, the Sugar Bandit. And just growing pains, folks. This is the first game for this MPSL side that the Laredo Heat has constructed and built this year. Diego Rocha will set this ball out of play. Only about 5 training days in their body, so still getting to know one another, still getting to know for the new guys the style that the mayor likes to play on the field of play. The mayor coming off a conference finalist appearance in his first campaign and a conference championship in his second. So good opportunity here for the mayor to keep pushing boundaries and keep looking to find the strides into championship avenue, folks. Diego Rocha busca cambiar el terreno de juego, encuentra al escocés Lewis Wilson, otro cambio hacia afuera, viene Gabriel Claudio. Claudio busca jugar, Antonio Lagama enseña, Claudio on the dribble, now good by Manuel Ponce Casas. Y el argentino español mexicano, dándole vuelta a la posesión. Ahora se lo entrega al equipo de Houston, controla otra vez este equipo joven de Houston con mucha juventud. Promueve su academia y sus jugadores aquí locales que son parte de la familia de la academia de CF10 Houston FC. Y hasta el momento se demuestran bien contra un poderoso Laredo Heat. Ball onto the flank there. Good chase here now as Captain Lou Wilson will regather here possession. He'll play now over to El Gallo. Controla Daniel Govea. TG. Off we go. This is Jordan Mace looking to penetrate on the dribble now, trying to play it out wide. And over to the pride of Nampa. This is Raul Barragon. Onto the inside once more. Jordan Mace, the Piston, will have it. Lex Bernier trying to find something off the turn. Quick feet now. Great job on the through ball here over to Raul Barragon, who gets the cut back to the inside. Raul, also NNU player at Northwest Nazarene. Plays collegiate ball. That's going to go against the Heat. Heat fans not necessarily agreeing with the decision. But at the end of the day, the decision on the field of play. Off the throw. Antonio Lagamba. Off the header. Good play here now. Raul Barragon will have it, looking to find Daniel Govea. Another missed opportunity here to just go quickly in transition, folks. As this Houston side will play with Ojeda on the far-hand side. Gabriel Claudio, unorthodox, but still always in control. G. Jonathan Cardona has an assist here on the appearance of today. His opening debut here for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Lewis Wilson unable to keep possession here for the Heat. This Houston side now on the dribble. We'll hold on to possession as Morrison will play into the half space now. Back to the middle. Rodriguez on the half turn. Rodriguez now out wide. Back to Ojeda. Servicing ball incoming on the dribble now. Ojeda will send it low and rejected by the Sugar Bandit. Well, Lewis Wilson to the Sugar Bandit. And Gabriel Claudio will look to find the line-breaking ball over to Jonathan Cardona. A chance here for Houston. And blocked by his own forward. Vargas unable to get out of the way. Not able to get out of the way quick enough. And Exroth will Play again, Morrison. Intercepted now by the Heat and able to gather possession now. Heat numbers down though. They play 5v3. Transitional moment here. Lex Bernier will have it as the other lines will look to catch up here in the momentum of the play. Lex Bernier, the Haiti native, will play. This time it's Raul Barragón over to Antonio Lagamba. La tiene Antonio. Quiere compartir con el hombre de Crawley. This is Jordan Mace. He'll look to swing possession out wide. And Jonathan Cardona unable to reach it. Throw in coming up for CF10 Houston FC. Ball on the throw, Lewis. Wilson now, well, this one's to El Ídolo, Diego Rocha. Hermano de Jorge Rocha. Lewis Wilson will play it back to Antonio Lagamba. And the turnover of possession here by Lagamba. He'll regather on the tackle, though. And the Heat able to keep possession again. This is Lewis Wilson. Trivella pass down. This time it's Jordan Mace. And the kid from Crawley able to keep possession now onto the flank. He'll play now. Good show here by Manuel Ponce Casas. Cardona busca darle con el fleco, controla el gallo, la tiene Gobea, Daniel Gobea, el hombre de Los Vanos, California. Back again we go. Jonathan Cardona servicing ball to the inside, looking for assist number 2, and a corner kick here by the Laredo Heat. A little bit of momentum against the Heat there. Houston looking very sharp, especially in those transitional moments. The Heat started pressing them really well, but it's possible to press for 90. Having to choose when and where, how and how high. Heat with a couple of opportunities, folks. Servicing ball, corner kick, Lewis Wilson. Unable to get to it. Lewis says, the referee, Lewis wanting the PK. The Heat wanting the PK. Referee says goal kick. Lewis Wilson on the ground. And due to the nature of what the scene was, I believe the Laredo Heat will be asked to bring on a trainer. Wilson's still down. If it's a head injury, the trainer has to come onto the field of play. And sure enough, the best trainer in this country, Soraya Costa, will make her way onto the field of play. So Soraya will check on Lewis Wilson, #1 trainer in the country. I am willing to put how many dollars in my pocket against an argument with anyone who wants to go back and forth with me. Wilson will seem to be okay. He'll look like he'll be able to continue. However, we'll have to leave the field of play for the Heat. We'll restart this pause of action with 9 field players. Lewis Wilson will stay on the field of play regardless because the injury happened to Gabriel Claudio, folks. It's G. This ball serviced again up top.
Jordan.
Diego Rocha in possession here for the Heat. On the dribble, Diego busca a mano otra vez con Jordan. I'm looking to find the back throw over to Lex Bernier now, looking to be a stretch of a run here, and Aviles Vena will regather possession. Chance now. Houston will look to put it into the air. Diego Rocha will bring it back down. Houston still in transition. Morrison will get kicked. Referee will call the foul. It's going to go against the Heat, and it might be the first yellow card of the evening today, and the first of the season for the Laredo Heat. It'll go to the RGV Laredo 956. Oh, the RGV native will get yellow carded here. Diego Rocha, yellow card. So chance now for Houston. Team that looks to capitalize in set pieces. Ball to the far side, inside the box. Flag goes down. Excuse me, up though. And so the offside will be the ruling. Ref letting this one play quite a bit after the action. An offside on the field of play. Gallardo will have it once more. Raul Barragan will have it, looking to find the player who shows. This time it's Lex Bernier. Over to Jordan Mace, penetrating ball. Mace looking to find something on the dribble, gets taken down. Ref says all ball, no foul. Heat fans on the disagree. And a chance now for Houston. This ball onto the inside. Gallardo will get to it comfortably. Offside is a ruling on the play. And the keeper for the Heat has been sharp so far. It's had a very good showing. Stopped a very promising 1v1. Might have been Houston's best chance on a glance of goal. The Sugar Bandit will have it. Back again we go. Captain Lewis Wilson. Juega con Manuel Ponce Casas. El Gallo Govea gets taken down. And Antonio Lagamba will play short. This time it's Jordan Mace. One-time ball now. Diego Rocha. One-time football now. Beautifully done by the Heat. Two-touch there. Jordan Mace with it again. On the swing of things, we'll find Lewis Wilson. Driven ball. Cardona with the flick. Beautiful play here. Now over to the Sugar Bandit. This is Gabriel Claudio. He'll flick it back out. This time it's El Gallo. Daniel Govea. Inside ball. Antonio Lagamba will have it. Lagamba will share. Lex Bernier now on the turn. Bernier! And a lot of punci on that shot. Very central to the keeper though. Looking very narrow on his options in terms of the reference. Keeper in goal. Gabriel Claudio is down. As a Yuma native, he's getting his shoes tied here, courtesy of El Gallo. Not bad. High ball here by CF10, Houston FC. The Pride of Nampa will settle this one out of play. Raul Barragan will give Houston the throw. So a deep throw now by this young Houston side, courtesy of Merritt. He'll put it into the box. And a good catch here. Just an outfield regular catch now by Gallardo. He'll roll it out, looking to find Jonathan Cardona. Line breaking ball now. Good chance now. La tiene mano. Conduce el argentino mexicano español. El Heat pide mano. No encuentra la decisión del árbitro. No están incongruencias. La Gamba looking to find now. The Heat trying to find the line breaking ball once more. This time aerially by Diego Elido Rocha. And Houston looking to break again. Lasso. Throw now, Houston. Play back out wide. Genroa. Vargas. A 1-2 play now. Possession given up again. Lewis Wilson will drive. Good ball here now over to Manuel Ponce Casas. Lex Bernier now. Good opportunity here for the Heat on the 1v1. This is Lex. Will have it. Back to the cut to the inside. Lex with a chance. Lex! And this one just high. The Haiti native unable to keep it on frame. Looks like that setup touch was a tad bit too far to the inside. Looking to find the pretty shot. That's a finesse attempt. Looking to add a lot of English, a lot of spin on that ball. It's a very hard shot to maneuver. A lot of technical ability to deliver it well. Lex Bernier, no doubt in my mind. I'll argue against anybody who's willing to lose 5 minutes of their time because I will not win the argument. But just off target on that one. Lex Bernier will regather once more on the turnover possession. Manuel Ponce Casas will lay it off. This is Jordan Reyes Travella pass, and this one just a tad bit too far. And in the final third, creativity flows, folks. The final third is when the individual attributes of the athlete, the individual attributes of the player. As the director of coaching, Fabian Arcia for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club and Academy says, is where the creativity should flow. That's where players show their individual ability and creativity. Gallardo, high off his line now, will play with El Gallo. Turnover again now by the Heat on the turnaround, looking to play quickly and looking to play out. Ojeda will have it, trying to find the cut back to the inside. Ojeda servicing ball, this one off target and high, but this Katy side, folks, this Houston side, good in transition thus far. A couple of dangerous opportunities as we are just 4 seconds away from the first halftime break of the 20th anniversary of the Laredo Heat. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a quarter hour at halftime. The Heat currently not called yet. There's stoppage here. Time goes down. Not into halftime just yet. Not sure how much the referee will give. As we go back to Lewis Wilson. Out wide we go. Gabriel Claudio. Over to Antonio Lagamba. Back to Raul Bergan. El ídolo, Diego Rocha. Gallardo. Ball movement here by the Heat, folks. Over to Captain Lou. This is Lewis Wilson. Big ball on the switch, looking to find Raul Barragan. Ball stays in play. Raul will have the touch back on the ground. Raul will settle it. Diego Rocha again in possession. Controla Diego. Over to Jordan. This is the kid from Crowley. Back to Raul Barragan, the Nampa native. Lex Bernier, the Haiti native, unable to gather it on the dribble now. And a good again transitional moment now for this Houston side. Morrison will play onto the ground. This is a Merritt servicing ball, far post, and the Heat catching a break there. Sliding challenge now. Ojeda will have it, faking the service now on the dribble inside the box. This one just a tad bit far. And out of play we go. The Heat lucky there. Good defensive coverage to the far post, but dangerous play here by the CF10 Houston FC side. The clock goes down, but the refs got the stoppage. Oh, I don't know. Are they allowed to go over at halftime? Yeah. High side. The header now. Cardona over to the Sugar Bandit. This is Gabriel Claudio. And based off the referee's watch, folks, no mistake about it this time. We go into the quarter-hour break. The Heat lead this one by a goal, 1-0. In a quarter of an hour, teams will talk things through. We'll do the same from the booth, folks. Don't go anywhere. The Laredo Heat return 15 minutes into the commencing part of the conclusive half of action, all live here at the Village School in Katy, Texas. Don't go anywhere. The Heat return shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the Village School, home of CF10 Houston FC. Just a few moments away from the second half of play. And the Laredo Heat here, folks. The Laredo Heat with a goal to start things off here. Well, a goal lead, excuse me, to start things off in the second half, courtesy of Manu Ponce Casas, el autor del primer gol y el único hasta la tarde, bueno, y en toda la temporada que tiene Laredo Heat en su 20º aniversario. 2 décadas de excelencia en el fútbol, 2 décadas de pasión, 2 décadas de desarrollo. Damas y caballeros, folks, the referee's blowing his whistle. That ball is rolling, and that means that this ball and this game, this second half, is officially underway. The second half here, folks, underway. And CF10 Houston FC will look to play off the throw. Mr. Miller, you are 100% correct. Not only is the Heat up by the goal, but the Columbus Crew are also leading things off by a goal. A good, decent evening there for the general, Anna Miller. Long throw again here by Katie. Looking to capitalize back-to-back. Trying to find something in the box. She's throwing it in there. This one rolled off. No foul play. Will not go to the corner. Good job there by Jonathan Cardona to swing things now onto the near-hand flank. And on the touchline, Houston will look to have it once more, folks. And they're looking to play now. And this one will go short. This time it's going to be... Long throw here. This one just off the foot of Rodriguez. So no adjustments made here by the mayor of Electric City, John Powell. The starting 11 still on the field. They'll initiate things off here in the second half of play. He will look to play out of the back. Build up here now by the Laredo Heat. This is Lou Wilson, Captain Lou. On the drive, looking for Manuel Ponce Casas and looking to find the layoff over to Jordan Mace. The Piston unable to gather it. And once again, this time it's Burka for Houston. Good combination play. This Houston side, folks, likes to get in between those pockets, likes to play in between those half spaces and the adversity that comes with the tightness of them. He's done a good job of playing in there. Obviously not perfect, haven't scored, but they've been causing some problems early on for this Laredo Heat side as Gallardo will look to play. This time it's El Ídolo, Diego Rocha, off of Antonio Lagamba. A lot of experience on Lagamba's feet, folks. A lot of leadership under his legs. This one just off. Manu Ponce Casas unable to gather it. The layoff now by this Houston side. Ball controlled now by Burka. Ignoring the layover. Burka with quick feet work now. He'll put it back into the middle once more. This time it's Lasso over to the flank. Serviced ball onto the inside, and Lewis Wilson will put it into the air. This routine catch now again. Looks like Gallardo's playing shortstop. Routine pop flies. Gallardo will roll in. Back again we go. Diego Rocha onto the inside. Antonio Lagamba. Once more out wide into the half space. This is Lewis Wilson. Driven ball trying to find something with Manu Ponce Casas. Possession play now by the CF10 Houston FC team. Great job possession there by Elkstroth. Now looking to rotate. Early on in the second half here, folks, still a lot of time to play. The Heat again lead this one by a goal. Scored by Manu Ponce Casas. El hombre de Cancún, Mexico. Jonathan Cardona unable to gather possession there, unable to keep it. Good places himself very good to prevent the build-up on the flank, but unable to keep possession after the deflection. Houston will go out wide. Back cut to the inside. The servicing ball driven low. And good job by Daniel Govea over to the Piston. Jordan Mace will gather possession, will get the flick off, and good play now here to over to Raul Barragon. Raul still on the dribble. This is the Nampa, the pride of Nampa. Back again to Manuel Ponce Casas. Manuel tiene el dribleo. Manuel va a abrir el terreno de juego. Cardona will have it back into the inside. Manuel unable to keep Manuel off the flick. Manuel Gol, 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 Laredo. Desde Cancún hacia Argentina, a Buenos Aires, a Madrid en España y ahora hasta Laredo, Texas llega la potencia de Manu Ponce Casas. 2 en la tarde, 2 taquitos sobre el taco, viene desde el paraíso hasta Katy, Texas, a darle 2 golecitos, 2 de ventaja, 2 de comodidad a su equipo de verano, el Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Excelente jugada del Heat, great on the transition. Raúl Barragán demonstrating why he is the pride of Nampa. On the dribble, able to keep possession off two tough challenges, and the selflessness play again once more by Jonathan Cardona's got 2 assists on the night. The California native demonstrating exactly why he belongs on a top-tier team in the MPSL. The Laredo Heat calling him home. Ball out of play. This is exactly what the Heat need, folks. They go from first gear to second. It's hard to start the car in third. You got to bring it down a couple of knobs, bring it down a couple of gears, and get it going once again. Now kick it into second. We go to third, fourth, and see how many we can get on the evening for the Heat to be able to just keep pumping. Great moment for Manuel Ponce Casas, folks. The touch, the insight, the cut, and then the finish off the left foot, that one into the back of the net. He's going to be a threat for everybody in the MPSL not named the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. CF10 Houston will play back. Big ball into the air. Gravity will do its part. That ball will come back down. This time it's Lewis Wilson able to gather possession. He'll play it back. This is Gallardo, who's been good for the Heat here, folks. Showing, demonstrating the quick feet, folks. And just like a strawberry banana smoothie, the first ingredients go in, you click the first gear, and onto the spin cycle. Low tumble dry there. Dangerous play. Regardless, the Heat able to escape. On to the end. Diego Rocha, el ídolo, la pone sobre el suelo, buscando a Alex Bernier, el hombre de Haití. Primer toque, la tiene otra vez Jordan Mace between 2. That's Antonio Lagamba, excuse me, folks. Excellent play there by Lagamba. Lex Bernier able to keep possession in play, though. And Houston will go. Ponce will press. Manu, Ponce, Casas will cause Houston to put it into the air. Late challenge there, no foul, says the official. And now Houston will look the up back through, and this one will be over to Gallardo again. Very high off his line, but good mature play there by Laredo Heat goalkeeper. Now a little bit of time work here, a little bit of clock work for the Heat. Play will resume here, folks. Jordan Mace, the Piston, will have it. He'll look to settle it back. Diego Rocha, el ídolo, en control en posesión del esférico, de la redonda, de la cual todos nos hemos enamorado en algún momento de la vida y por lo cual seguimos el hermoso, bellísimo, guapísimo deporte del fútbol. Danny Gobea busca, now under the sugar bandit. This is G. Gabriel Claudio on the dribble, now penetrating dribble. Gabriel Claudio with the step over. Gabriel Claudio looking to find the flick. Flags go up. No infraction, says the official. Ball on the near hand side. Looking now is Houston trying to find something with Morrison. Over to the forehand flank. Looks like it's to Merritt. Servicing ball driven, and this one deflected by the forehead of Diego Rocha, el ídolo. Ball on the throw. Last time Lewis Wilson played on this field, folks, was 2 seasons ago. Was part of a scruffle that took out 2 Katy players, two Houston FC players because of extracurricular activities, as we call them, but realistically, a fight started. The referee had to eject 2 players off the field of play for Houston, and the Heat were able to take, I believe it was a 5-0 win here. I believe it was 5. I can't guarantee it. Don't quote me. I might be mistaken. But the Heat are doing a good job of maintaining the composure and the control, and just trying to play through the adversity in the second half of play. This is a good Houston side, folks. In my personal experience, one of the best that this KD team has to showcase here in the MPSL, and probably one of the toughest that the Heat have had to come across in recent memory. As Gabriel Claudio, the Sugar Bandit, the Yuma native, will look to find something off the throw, trying to find Jonathan Cardona, who has 2 assists on the night. Might be able to get a hat trick of assists tonight. As a California native, will settle this one out of play. Throw it now, coming up again, this time for Ojeda of CF10 Houston FC, folks. Turnover here. Good press there by the young Cancun native. Antonio Lagamba will play. Jonathan Cardona will have it. Back again we go to the Sugar Bandit, and the Human Native will look to find the penetrating pass, this time horizontally, trying to find El Ídolo. That ball breaking channels, trying to find out wide again. Lex Bernier, beautiful ball now by El Ídolo. La controla el haitiano. Tiene Lex Bernier la posición del esférico. And a good foot on the press there. Good energy here by the Laredo Heat. Daniel Gobea leading the press now, close to the man. Leads the press. Fundamental football foul here by Gabriel Claudio, and it'll be an infraction. That'll give possession over to Houston. CF10 Houston FC. This is the 20th anniversary season opener here for the Laredo Heat, folks. They'll play again next Sunday in Austin, in the South region of the conference. CF10 Houston FC will have it again. They'll share this one with Aviles Vera, who's been okay for Houston. Hasn't been forced to make difficult saves, but has been in the right position to make him look comfortable. The switch of field play now, this one to Elkstruff. On the drive, nobody committing here for the Heat. The Heat compacting that zone in the middle, compacting those lines. And Gabriel Claudio will have it again. He'll put it into the air. And the Heat will regather here. Possession will be controlled here by CF10 Houston FC. If this ball is swung by Morrison, flag will stay down. And over to the far hand side now. Raul Bargan will defend this one out of play. It's going to be a, referee says, corner kick. I disagree with the call from here. It's not my position to disagree. It's my position to call what I see. So corner kick here for CF10 Houston FC. Could be a good moment here to try to swing momentum back in their way and put a pressure on the Laredo Heat. This one is just too far off. Merritt unable to gather it. El Ídolo will sell it out of play, folks. Houston quick to the restart as they look to capitalize now. Servicing ball again. Intercepted here by the Laredo Heat defensive line. And Jordan Mace able to come up with it again. He'll put it into the air. And this will help just the Heat push their lines a little higher, not have to absorb pressure that much into the low block, folks, as they play probably a mid-block ball here. Mid to high. That ball driven out of play, deflected by the Heat. On the throw once more. This is a comfortable catch for Gallardo. Diego Rocha will put it into the air again, and another turnover here by the Heat. No one on the runs, no one into the spaces. And now CF10 Houston FC will throw back one their way. Starting to open up like a ping pong match here, folks. Looks like we're watching Federer and Nadal. Diego Rocha, once again, El Ídolo. Otra vez por el aire, otra vez por arriba, buscando opciones, looking to find Lex Premier. And off the header, this is Lex. Great job here to keep possession alive for the Heat. A flick on the inside. Lex now will settle it back out, looking for the hat trick. Busca quitarse el gorro, la cachucha! And instead of opening up field of play, Manu Ponce Casas buscando las opciones de encontrar el tercero para él en el atardecer. Houston here, good play here. Antonio Lagamba will have it now over to Raul Barragon into the middle channel. And a good recovery here by the Pride of Nampa to play back out wide, in the Heat still in control. This is the Piston. Jordan May step over dribble now. Travella pass trying to find Manu Ponce Casas. Gabriel Claudio from afar. Claudio! Not enough dip on it, folks. Looking for the parabola effect on that on that howler. As we go. Go again, folks. CF10 Houston FC on the dribble. We've played about 15 minutes into the second half. The Heat able to score. I know the Heat fans have traveled all the way from the 956 over to the Katy area, wanting more than two. As many as we can get. High ball again by Houston. Gallardo will stay on his line. Recovered now by Cardona. Jonathan will settle it back. This is Gabriel Claudio over to Jonathan Cardona. Cardona again on the dribble here. He'll play back again to El Gallo. This is Danny Gobea. And high ball here now by Gabriel Claudio. Into Gobea again by Cardona. Beautiful play now by the Laredo Heat. El Gallo will have it on the dribble. Beautiful play now here by over to Cardona. Cardona will have it on the stride. And this one just a tad bit far. Injury on the field of play. Ball will be stopped here, folks. There is a player down. And we'll go into a short break here, folks. I'm sure teams will talk it through. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 20th season, 20th anniversary for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club, established in 2004. For 20 years, Laredo Heat has brought the highest level of soccer in Laredo to the community. So, wonderful project that has been going on for just over 2 decades, if we look to be exact, folks. So 20th anniversary, big things coming up. The opening of the first soccer-specific stadium in Laredo, Texas, Peg Energy Stadium, home of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. The first FIFA-certified field, turf field in Laredo. Has too many pitches on the back, so a wonderful opportunity. That is the home of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club and Academy, so that's where all of the Laredo Heat youth ranks train there in Laredo, Texas. So certified coaching, wonderful opportunity, great mentorship, great leadership. Love of the sport is what we teach here at the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. So the relationship between the player and the ball comes first as we progress to develop and keep developing the natural talent, the natural hotbed of talent that is Laredo, Texas, and the Valley area. So wonderful opportunities, tryouts coming up for the competitive age groups. Make sure you stay up to date with all of our social media platforms, folks, so that you can keep up to date with dates, categories, age groups, and everything else Laredo Heat. That's at Laredo Heat SC on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So a lot of content uploaded on the regular, folks. Every day there's new stuff going on to the social media platforms. So make sure you drop us a like, give us a follow, subscribe, whatever you have to do to interact with us, folks, and make sure that you show everybody that you are indeed a friend of your Laredo Heat Soccer Club. So a substitution on the field of play, folks, taking occurrence. So just getting the details of that substitution, folks. Lex Premier comes off the field of play. Jamal Williams comes on the field of play for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Williams, quick on the press there. So substitution for the Heat. Lex Premier comes off as a man from Haiti will make way for Jamal Williams, who is eager to showcase his talent and ability. Youngest of 4, I believe. This ball is high by the Heat. Williams now into the game. A good chance here for the Heat. Jordan Mace, the Piston on the drive. This is Jordan. Now he'll settle it back out wide. Cardona looking for 3 assists. This one just high and over. Manuel Ponce Casas va a llegar. Seguro que llega el hombre de Cancún. Más seguro que la lluvia, más seguro que el agua, más seguro que la nube. Viene Manuel. Se la deja otra vez buscando a Raúl Barragán in the transition moment now for this CF10 Houston FC team. They'll look to open up the flank opposite side in transition. Now looking to break lines quickly, looking to capitalize on the momentum. The Heat now backs on their wall. Service ball to the inside. Y el ídolo Diego Rocha just holding possession now. It says Gallardo will get here. Gallardo did. Gallardo with possession. Gallardo on the roll. Diego Rocha, el ídolo. Jugando por el medio, Antonio Lagamba. Danny Govea, el gallo. Lewis Wilson over to DG. Daniel Govea. What a player. Currently at Pacific. Jordan Mace, the Piston on the penetrating dribble. Jordan Mace from far, and this one over the bar. But when you give a player with the qualities of Jordan Mace, folks, enough time, enough space, you're putting yourself in a very delicate situation. Time and space, Jordan Mace. There's a reason it rhymes, folks. Favorite combinations can make things happen. Led the Dust Devils for the past 2 seasons, folks, within the Lone Star Conference of their respected NCAA division. Or conference, better said. This one now by Houston over to Ojeda on the near-hand side. Ojeda with an opportunity to service the ball to the inside. Ojeda, good delivery of that ball, far post, no foul. And the Heat will punt it back out of play. Manuel Ponce Casas high on the line. Look to regather here. Ponce Casas goes down. Referee says play on. Manuel Ponce Casas asking for the foul. Pide la falta el de Cancún. El árbitro le dice que juegue, que no hay infracción. Cardona la tiene otra vez. Busca la rotación del esférico con el orgullo de Nampa. Barragón controla el ídolo. Diego Rocha. Balón todavía por el aire buscando a Manuel Ponce Casas. El empujo por detrás. El árbitro dice se juega. No hay infracción. Y Houston otra vez en control de la posesión. Buscando jugar entre los espacios y las líneas. Algo que no hemos visto de este equipo de Houston desde su inicio en la NPSL. Diego Rocha juega otra vez con Cardona. Cardona buscando jugar con el caño. El hombre de California no puede recuperar la posesión del esférico. Se acerca Diego Rocha, el hombre con amarilla. Tiene que jugarla con cuidado, le dice el árbitro. Tienes que tener cuidadito. Y el balón vuelve a dar vuelta, le vuelve a dar posesión. Este equipo de Houston ha impresionado, damas y caballeros. Aunque el marcador diga 2-0, han jugado bien los jóvenes de Katy. Morrison busca abrir el terreno de juego otra vez por Houston. Hace la jugada del títere y el balón sale al terreno de juego. On the throw, Houston back at the inside of the 18. They'll settle it now. Good play here off the flick. And Lewis Wilson will punt it out wide. This will just give the Heat a good chance to push the lines a little higher. And put a little bit more pressure onto this Houston side. Huge shout out to all the fans watching at Saludos Brewery in Laredo, Texas. Thank you for hosting the Laredo Heat away matches this campaign, their 20th anniversary, folks. Over to Jamal Williams now on the stride. Jamal on the dribble here, very lengthy player, and a good challenge again, folks. Individually, greatly done here and greatly applied by Houston. But Jamal's effort there, folks, can't ask for a better effort off the reaction, losing possession. Go back to the fundamentals of the game. Antonio Lagamba will get a header on this one. Towering, folks. And a foul called against this Houston side in favor of your Laredo Heat Soccer Club. Let us know where you're watching from, folks. Leave a comment where it is that you're tuning into this Laredo Heat match from. We'd love to interact with all of our Laredo Heat fans across the world. I saw somebody watching in from Argentina. Saludos. Argentina, a chance for the Heat, and this one off the great dribble by Barragan. Raul with it. Corner kick coming up for the Heat. Let us know where you're watching, folks. See how far the Laredo Heat reach goes. Cardona will take his time, as the Heat will look to make another adjustment shortly after. Cardona, good delivery here. A chance for the Heat. And G unable to connect here. Jordan may slow to get up, but getting up so. Jamal Williams get beat. Delivery ball here over to this CF10 Houston side. And Danny Gauvin, El Gallo. Recovering play here as a Los Banos native. Will settle it back off for Gallardo, who will look to go high and wide, looking to find Manuel Ponce Casas. La tiene Cardona. Cardona looking to play into the half space now to Jordan Mace. And out again into the flank. Well, flirting with the half space at least, folks. Ball settled out wide. Well, excuse me, back interiorly, pardon. And this is Gabriel Claudio, the Sugar Bandit. This is G. Over to Barragon, another turnover possession here. And that's Gauvin, excuse me, not Barragon. Houston on the possession. Looking to service the ball back to the inside on the dribble. And the shot deflected into the gloves of Gallardo. And the Heat have played 25, lead by 2. Waiting on the official report here for the substitutions to take place on behalf of the Heat. So the first sub for on behalf of the Heat, folks. The Sugar Bandit will step out, and making his way in from McAllen, Texas, Laredo Heat Academy product, Tammy U, a local homegrown player, Jorge Coque El Rayo Mares on the field of play for the first time this season, has been a part of the previous 2 campaigns for the Heat, and is able to get minutes here for the Laredo Heat Soccer Club in their 20th anniversary MPSL season debut. So Gael Gallegos will check in for play. Out goes Manuel Ponce Casas. Second substitution, folks. So the second substitution, Gael Gallegos makes his way onto the field of play. Out goes author of both goals for the Heat, Manuel Ponce Casas, another Laredo homegrown player. Spent his first season of collegiate soccer at St. Mary's, the same program that Lewis Wilson attended, and that is led by last year's head coach, Johnny Clifford. St. Mary's University. Gael Gallegos, a freshman, true freshman at that university, had a lot of minutes this season, was a good part of a successful year for the Rattlers, I would say, individually for Gallegos. It's hard for a true freshman to come into a very demanding program, and for him to have minutes and make an impact is always a good thing, a good showcase for Laredo. He also had a great senior year locally for United Independent School District in Laredo, Texas, led, I believe he was the player of the year, and if I'm not mistaken, was the offensive player of the year, but good shot here for the Laredo, Texas native to get a chance on the field. Currently, at the moment, folks, the Laredo Heat have Coque El Rayo Mares on the field of play. Diego El Ídolo Rocha and Gael Gallegos. So 3 Laredo players on the field of play against the CF10 Houston FC side. And it's great to see the progressional development occurring there in Laredo, Texas, into their senior team, the MPSL side. So good showcase here now for the boys from the 956. Put a lot of work and a lot of dedication into their soccer careers. And their 20th anniversary, I proudly say that all 3 are sharing the field at the same time this season. CF10 Houston FC now will look to play on the inside. Jordan Mace will regather it off the turn again, and Jordan now, class player. Jordan Mace, you give him time and space, and something will occur for your side. This ball out of play, last touched by the CF10 Houston FC, and things might be getting a little cheap. You get some queso and guac ready for the chippiness. It's occurring on the field of play. La tiene el Rayo Maris Coque. He'll share back again with Jordan Mace. CF10 Houston FC will regather possession. They'll throw it back again. Lewis Wilson will drive it. Nobody up top for the Heat. Gael Gallegos looking to chase now and apply the defensive pressure. Good job by the Piston. This is Jordan Mace. Just the engine of the team, folks. Chippiness again developing here. Un saludo con mucho cariño hacia Playa del Carmen. Gracias por asistir a la transmisión. Gracias por apoyar a Manuel Ponce Kansas y a su Laredo Heat Soccer Club. We appreciate you joining the stream. Gracias por unirse a la transmisión. Gael Gallegos la va a poner en el aire. Va a buscar al Rayo Mares, quien busca presionar el balón. El Rayo con oportunidad aquí para crear un poco de locura y un poco de satisfacción para Laredo Heat. I believe Durantula is on the stream. One of the best goalkeepers to ever come across this Laredo Heat side. Connor Durant, the Durantula. And it's a chance for Houston, and a good slide here by Gallardo. Great play on the build-up by Houston, folks. But the Durantula, one of the best goalkeepers to ever come across this program, folks. A lot of love for Connor, goalkeeper of the year. For that campaign, folks, I believe made the national team. So supporting its Colorado Mesa, I guess now former teammates, since Durantula no longer eligible to play, finished his campaign, his seasons, his eligibility a couple of years ago. So Connor Durant joining the stream. Always class to hear from him. What a guy. San Diego, California, tuning into the stream as well. Thank you for supporting Jonathan Cardona on 2 assists tonight. Big-time player. Showcasing his ability and talent in a very tough Lone Star Conference and the MPSL, one of the toughest in the country. Again, I'm willing to sit down for a couple of minutes and argue with anybody. If they have a different thing to say about this conference, folks. A lot of talent to play in the Lone Star Conference. Ball settled inside. Lewis Wilson's forward says, nope, not in here. And Gael Gallegos will put it into the air. Another opportunity to shift lines here for the Heat as they look to go forward. Big ball onto the inside again. A lot of time for Houston to be able to receive there. Fell on the play, and Danny Gauvin going down. The leadership here by the young man from Los Banos, California. Jordan Mace. Off we go again to Jamal Williams now. On the pace, Jamal Williams. Nobody in the box for the Heat, even if the service was delivered. Nobody would be available. The referee says goal kick. I don't mean to call him a Spider-Man villain, but that's a shocker. Houston will have it again. CF10, Houston FC. On the touch, on the dribble. Ball up top. Good switch of field play. This Katy team has talent, folks. Good flick now out wide. Too much, referee says, out of play. Goal kick coming up. Diego Rocha, el ídolo. Back again to Gallardo. Over to Lewis Wilson. Captain Lou. He'll play over to El Rayo Mares. Good touch here by Coque. Back to Gallardo again we go. The Heat will look to rotate and look to draw play now on the press here by CF10 Houston FC. Diego Rocha will put it into the air, trying to find Jamal Williams. Will bring the ball back down with his chest. And he'll give it back into a very dangerous situation. But Katie, this Houston side, folks, will keep possession of the ball where the possession of the press is. As this ball driven inside, Diego Rocha will get a flick on it. No foul here by El Idolo. Ball still in the box. Controlled now and covered by Raul Barragon, but not out of play. And now he'll put it into the air. Jordan Mace now on the drive. The Piston trying to gather possession here and doing so now. The Heat now attacking 3v1. This ball out of play. Last touched again by CF10 Houston FC. They'll sell it out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw for the Heat. The middle third of the park. Just over 10 minutes left of play. Le quedan 10 minutos. Tranqui el asunto aquí en Houston. Tranqui el asunto aquí en Katy. 10 minutitos. Un poquito más. Depende de lo que quiera agregar el árbitro. Depende del cambio que quiera dar del billetón del partido de hoy. Viene el saque de banda. Jamal Williams now under control. Williams on the drive here. Williams might looking to get a banger under his name. And Antonio Lagamba will slide here, no foul. Ball has to be retracted to the original spot of the infraction, and Houston unable to capitalize. Looking to go quick, looking to catch the Heat off guard. The referee taking possession back all the way to the original place of the infraction. On the drive, excuse me, this CF10 Houston FC squad will go to the flank. Still flank play here. Travella pass. Flag will go up. That's offside. Any day of the week that ends in Y. And twice if it has a vowel in it. Lewis Wilson will share with Gallardo. Gallardo will put it into the air. Jordan Mace will bring that ball back down beautifully, folks. Like a pillow to a baby with a bottle. Soft. Back again to el ídolo, la tiene Gallardo. Gallardo quiere abrir el terreno de juego, comparte con el Rayo Mares, el hombre de McCarran, le pone un cabezazo encontrando a Dani Gobea. El gallo la tiene, quiere driblear, quiere compartir, decide hacerlo con Antonio Lagamba. Jamal Williams over to Jordan Mace. And into traffic, the Heat go there. The press is there, the presence of the defenders are all over there. Over to Gobea, el gallo la tiene, quiere recortar hacia adentro y le quitan la posesión del esférico. Otra vez el cuadro joven de Houston, interceptado por el capitán, el hombre de Escocia, de Aberdeen, para ser muy específico. La tiene Lewis Wilson, excuse me. Y ahora la tiene el gallo, el hombre de los vanos, Dani Gobea. Back to el ídolo. This is Diego Rocha. Antonio Lagamba. Back to Jordan. A lot of time and a lot of space to dribble here for Mr. Mace. As the ball goes out to the man with 2 assists on the night. This is on Jonathan Cardona. Again we go. Jordan Mace looking to serve it since the inside, and we got a corner kick at the end of the play. Cardona la va a poner adentro del área. Wilson no llega. La pide el Rayo Mares, la pone otra vez en el aire Coque. No sale el terreno de juego. Viene otro tiro de esquina. Dijo el árbitro que no. ¿Para qué te emocionas, Rodrigo? Bájale un poco. Another substitution for the Heat, folks, incoming. So another substitution, folks.
Keep the ball, boys! Keep the ball! It was last year, I think. Yes, I think it was last year. I graduated. Simple.
So another sub for the Heat, folks. Out goes Antonio Lagamba. Se necesita un poquito de ganas. In comes number 22, also from Laredo, Texas. Also at Texas A&M International University, Laredo homegrown, Andrés Herrera. So at the moment, the Laredo Heat have El Ídolo Diego Rocha, El Rayo Coquemares, Andrés AH22 y Gael Gallegos. Adentro del terreno de juego tiene 4 jugadores nativos de Laredo criados en el 956. Todos los 4 han jugado en el sistema juvenil en Laredo, Texas. No todos con el Heat, pero todos han salido de alguna academia en Laredo. Coquemares de Laredo Heat. Andrés Herrera tuvo participación con una etapa poca, joven con el Heat, pero la tuvo. Gael Gallegos también sale de Laredo, y el ídolo Diego Rocha, que ha sido miembro de la familia de Laredo Heat desde que su hermano Jorge participaba con el equipo de ese entonces de la PDL. Un saludo a los Rocha. On the drive, the Heat looking forward. Special shout out to Adrián Yepes, El Magnífico. Excellent human being. Adrián Yepes showcased his talent here for the Laredo Heat a handful of years ago. A couple of moons previously to this one. Fantastic individual, incredible player. The Heat will look to play now. Jordan Mace, penetrating ball. They're going to go wide to Jamal Williams. Needs to give him a run and something to play into. Williams late on the run. There's going to be a squared ball out wide. Williams needs to be quicker to find that space and allocate for an opportunity to play. And now it's Gallardo. Latino otra vez. Lewis Wilson, captain for the Laredo Heat. As the Aberdeen native will have it. Now he shares with AH22. Andrés Herrera comparte con el ídolo. La tiene Diego Rocha. Rocha la va a poner en el aire, busca el balón filtrado, buscando a Jamal Williams. Williams no la puede bajar y mantener la posesión. Y viene la presión ahora del Heat. Houston la pone en el aire, la gravedad hace lo que hace, bajando el balón al terreno otra vez de juego. CF10 Houston FC will settle this ball, will let it settle out of play. Houston side again, folks, will look to play. Beautiful on their build. And now this one against the Heat. Houston possession. Heat looking to close it out with a clean sheet, folks. One of the most important, I guess, principles of defensive is to keep the goal blank. Keep it as clean as you can. Don't let it get stained. Don't let it get dirty. You can only do that by holding on to the clean sheet. Gallardo's done well, folks, and the Heat closing out. Less than 3 of play in the regulated 90 in this conclusive half of action. As Lewis Wilson will get a header on this one. Danny Gauvin on the press now, closing out the passing lane. Ojeda will settle it back out, and a good option here. Good provision of depth now by Solorio. A chance on the inside, and another huge save. Well, no save on it by Gallardo. Looked like he got some fingers on it. No action needed there. This one out of play. Goal kick for Gallardo. So another substitution here brought out by our experts, our analyst, Efren. So el ídolo sale del terreno de juego, entra Saúl Fernández. El Rayo Mares comparte con Gallardo. El balón hacia el lado opuesto. Qué bonito la baja Raúl Barragón. Comparte con Saúl. Saúl busca jugar de primer toque. La tiene ahora a H22. Andrés Herrera otra vez comparte con el Rayo Mares. El Rayo la tiene buscando el balón por adentro. Encontrando a Gael Gallegos. Gael abre el terreno de juego buscando a Jordan Mace now. Jordan on the drive again into the half space. Jordan goes looking to find the delivery of that ball. Excellent chance here. A servicing ball. A chance for Williams. And cleared almost on the line by CF10 Houston FC, preventing the third that the Heat are so hardly looking for and are sought to get, determined to find it. And good play now by the Heat, able to regather possession. Controla el Rayo Mares, la tiene Coque, de los mejores futbolistas que han salido de Laredo, Texas. Otra vez pone el balón en el aire. Lewis Wilson buscando el cambio de juego. Ese balón sale del terreno de acción. Y viene el balón y la posesión para el equipo de Houston FC 10. CF 10, Houston FC. Sale ídolo, entra Saúl Fernández, también juega en la Universidad de Entamillún. Saludos a España. Y Ojeda controla la posesión para el equipo de Houston. Great dribble now onto the flank, into the half space and now into the direct channel through the middle. He'll open possession back up out wide and a good chance now for this Houston side. Defiende bien el Rayo Mares. Flicked up top. Gallardo will read this one, folks. Gallardo's field awareness has been brilliant thus far. No doubt to see what the scouting report is on the young man from California. He's been fantastic on opportunities and has made some good saves. Has definitely contributed to keeping the goal at 0. A very well aware player of the situations going on the field of play, and just a smart player all around as we've approached the 92nd minute of play, folks. We're crossing into that zone. Not sure how much is going to be given, but I can't imagine it's going to be more than 3. Gallardo will have the goal kick. This might be it for the official. He might say enough is enough. Ball onto the air. The ball now back down. Jamal Williams will fight for it. Jordan Mace with it. Mace will put it back on the ground, looking to find the stride of Jamal Williams. And the referee says game will continue. Throw in coming up for the Heat. Far hand side. On the throw, Jamal Williams with the flick. Back in we go with Jordan Mace, beautifully brought down. Mace will look to flick it back into possession, looking to find Jonathan Cardona, who got stepped on. Those are dangerous for the Achilles. They're called flat tires for a reason. And a free kick opportunity here for the Heat to close things out nicely and strongly. He'd have a free kick specialist in Jorge Amaya. Unable to play today. Laredo Heat general manager J.J. Villa says for some boo-boos last year. We don't hold him against him, definitely not. Can't wait for him to be able to join the ranks and be eligible for contention and play in this season. Brilliant player, very dynamic off the dribble. Can't wait to see what he brings to this Laredo Heat side. Jonathan Cardona wanting this one with his left. This one reads Jordan Mace with his right. The kid from Crawley looking to get his name on the score sheet tonight. Five players on the wall. Cardona will let it go. This is for Mace, driven low. And Mace looking a surprise. Mace will pretend to sell it back out. And CF10 Houston FC now on the drive. On the dribble. Ojeda has been very good for this Houston side. El Rayo Mares will play, looking to find Jamal Williams on the post-up play. Looking to find the give and go, folks. And for the 20th anniversary season campaign opener, the Laredo Heat travel to Katy, Texas. They take one on the road, 2-0, courtesy of the man from Cancun who's playing at Colorado Mesa, Manuel Ponce Casas. Folks, this is game 1 of the Laredo Heat's 20th anniversary campaign. More to come next Sunday when the Heat travel to Austin. This season is just underway, folks, but a lot of cool stuff happening, a lot of cool stuff coming to the 956, the inaugural game at Peg Energy Stadium in June Make sure you're there, folks. Again, for information, please reach out to Laredo Heat Soccer Club and Academy on the social media platforms. Make sure you're aware. Make sure you're involved. Make sure you are in the know. Folks, my name is Rodrigo Marina. Ha sido un placer, como siempre. Y por otra ocasión, por otra temporada más, con mucho cariño, que me ha dado Laredo Heat la oportunidad, les doy la bienvenida a otra campaña del mejor equipo del 956, el mejor equipo de la conferencia de Lone Star. Y darles bienvenida a otra campaña. Esperamos que esté mucho con nosotros durante lo largo de esta campaña y que se la pase bonito y que se la pase bien. Damas y caballeros, que tengan bonita noche, pasen un bonito fin de semana, cuídense mucho. Nos veremos el próximo domingo cuando Laredo Heat viaja a Austin. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for the 12th year. It's been a pleasure to say welcome to another Laredo Heat season. We hope to have you on the streams and at every home game at Peg Energy Stadium. A lot of cool stuff happening, folks. Make sure you, again, are informed and you follow all of our social media platforms for ticket information and all of the sort. My name is Rod. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. We will see you later. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye-bye.